Hey everybody, it's your girl, the Empress Chanel, coming at you with a karmic versus non-karmic reading. I haven't done one of these in a while, so we're going to do the astrological energy that the karmics are pulling off of on this side, the astrological energies that the non-karmics are currently pulling off of on this side, and we're going to do the mutual energies right here in the middle, all right? First of all, I just want to say gratitude to everybody who's returning and gratitude to everybody who's here for the first time. Thanks for checking me out, hanging out with me. If you like my content, like, share, subscribe, comment, do whatever it is that you got to do to imprint your energy so the readings can be more fine-tuned to you, the free readings, all right? And if you want a more specific reading, look in the description box and see how you can do that, and other ways to share energy with me. I just picked this up because it had fell. So something about a fallen angel. All right. Y'all watch this video, I will have my Reiki energy placed onto the video, onto this reading. If you accept the energy, you know, the healing energy, protection, clearing, cleansing energy that comes along with this, great. If not, you can reject it. I have it programmed to go back out into the universe for the greater good, or to be recycled back to me if there's any area of healing that I may need. And I just saw 1, 2, 3 on my timer, so moving right along, basically. All right. Something about someone's siblings or neighbors, or well, neighbors could be like somebody who lives in your community or near you or something like that. Money and so these are the astrological energies that the karmics are currently pulling off of. The 8th house energy. What I said. Y'all know 8th house energy is other people money, but anyway, the house of death and rebirth. So Scorpio could be in somebody's chart, very prominent placement: sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, something like that. The house of death and rebirth, power and domination, as well as sex. The 8th house is one of the most mysterious and intense. 8th house synastry can indicate power games that could drive one to violent tendencies in order to control another. 8th house placements can also indicate peculiarities around sexual attraction. Ruling over the sexual organs, the 8th house can also indicate financial activities tied to our sexuality. So sex work. And we've been talking about that for how long? Somebody been up here lying about how somebody else gets their money when they, in fact, the karmic energy is the one that is doing the sex work, that is doing that for money. And I've been talking about sex magic, people doing sex magic. I just saw 303 on my timer not too long ago. Exactly. Pluto is about to go retrograde. So I think we're in the shadow period of Pluto going retrograde, which rules the 8th house, or is ruled by Scorpio. So what else for the karmic energy? So that's basically like war, domination magic, sex magic, things like that. 3rd house. And I said siblings, didn't I? The 3rd house is the house of communication, intellect, and social interests, ruling over the lungs. Karmic manifestations of the 3rd house include mental illness, a lack of direction with our thoughts, as well as a drive or misuse and abuse of communication, as well as communication devices, social media. Planets in the 3rd house indicate a need to refine our communication skills, tap into gifts around communication and abilities. And I said that because the 3rd house represents siblings, neighbors, short journeys, communication, talking, writing, things like that. Let me get 2 more out here. Oh, there we go. Stellium and Lilith. Now, I don't know if y'all follow me on Instagram, but I'll put it on the community board here too on YouTube as well. But I did post about this stellium that's coming up here with, it's going to greatly affect Scorpionic and Taurian energy. Okay. Scorpionic energy being the 8th house. Wow. That's wild. And it is a stellium that's coming up. Libra could be significant in somebody's chart. Karmic energy represents fairness, harmony, beauty, the justice system, as well as karmic debt. And it's crazy because Libra and Taurus, which I said Taurian energy, Libra and Taurus are both ruled by Venus. So There's the connection right there. We have ruled by Venus, the planet of love and beauty. Libras are very magnetic, have the ability to function as social chameleons. This card indicates a need to assess Libra placements for deeper insight into our path and motivations in life. Okay. Stellium is when 3 or more planets are within a specific sign or specific house. That indicates where there are lessons to be learned. So there's some sort of karmic lesson that is to be learned. And, you know, I feel like the non-karmic energy learned it and is moving on and moving forward. This karmic energy is stuck in that, but you know, that's kind of like what they do. That's their purpose on this plane, in this realm, all of that. So Lilith right here, known as the dark moon, we can only see one side of the moon whilst the other half is hidden from us. This is the analogy of Lilith. It dictates a lot of our subconscious desires and our shadow side. Your Lilith placement, in addition to its house placement, indicate where your shadow side is prone to be activated. So the karmic energy is basically, they are activated, they have full-blown activated their shadow side, their dark side. They're operating out of, you know, war and domination, it's like sexual magic to dominate or to bind themselves to certain Libra, which represents like partnerships, things like that. Glamour magic as far as beauty goes. Somebody's sibling is doubling as them, like being their doppelganger. Somebody's sibling had access via their parent, namely, I feel like a mother, to like social security information, birth certificate information, things like that. They did something with some sort of inheritance or money. Like I said, the 8th house represents other people's money. So that's like inheritance, taxes, some sort of life insurance. They don't want me to talk. What's the non-karmic energy pulling off of right now? And I feel like with this stellium, and that represents 3 or more planets, and this 3rd house right here, the number 3 is relevant. Because like I said, the 3rd house represents communication, and Libra represents justice system. So there's some sort of documents or documentation, like falsified documentation, to gain control or power over something or over someone, or over someone, the ability to be able to speak or sign or do things on someone's behalf. Like someone falsifies some sort of power of attorney or something, or either somebody is like doing some sort of doppelganger type stuff. But I'm gonna get to that. We have cardinal signs right here for the non-karmic energy: instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. That's Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. What else for the non-karmic energy? What astrological energies are the non-karmic energy? So non-karmics are, like I said, moving on, moving forward. Cardinal signs are the leaders of the zodiac, so taking on some sort of leadership role and leading the way. I just saw Libra, which is a cardinal sign again, so heavy on the Libra on both sides of this, okay? We may have had some sort of Libra energy that was riding the fence, but or you know, Libra may be involved on both sides, or someone with heavy Libra placements in their chart on both sides. We have spiritual growth here, 9th house. The 9th house, I believe, is Sagittarius ruled. That's about like religion, higher education. I was getting a download before I turned this video on, and I'm going to actually do that in my collective reading because I received like a whole download about it, about college, graduation, higher education, things like that. So I'll do that in another reading, but that could be relevant in somebody's life or someone that you're connected to life, non-karmic energy. But philosophy also represents foreign trips. So karmic energy and communication with someone overseas or in a foreign country in reference to some sort of inheritance or money or some sort of karmic manifestation that they're trying to do. But it's definitely in communication over social media. Like I said, this could be that doppelganger energy, somebody acting as if they are someone else or as if they can speak for someone else. social media. Somebody's social media could be hacked. Or someone could have thought they was talking to somebody on social media and they really was not. They really was not. They was not talking to that person. Like, I'm not going to read these in the reverse, but I will acknowledge that it tried to come out in reverse. Water. So water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And like I said, the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. So heavy on the Scorpio here. And Cancer, because we have Cancer over here in cardinal signs. But we have spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. There may be a bit of a... Somebody may have... like they're moving on or moving forward or deciding to take leadership or take back control over their life is challenging someone else's like beliefs or belief systems. It's like that could be that riding the fence energy that I was feeling. Like somebody is being very stubborn or being too stubborn to want to move forward or to move on. So in order to, it's like somebody wants to be right by any means necessary. What's behind Libra? Sagittarius. Wow. And I said Sagittarius. Wow. So somebody over here in the non-karmic energy is having spiritual growth, while someone over here in the karmic energy is staying stagnant, stuck in 9th house energy. Karmic manifestations of this energy include lack of direction and focus, misuse and abuse of philosophy for power and affiliation to specific people, ideology. So that could be trying to be affiliated with certain groups. 1144, I'm seeing on my timer, which is like, you know, friends, family traditions. I just had this conversation earlier about like groups such as sororities, fraternities, you know, social groups such as, you know, Mason, Eastern Stars, things like that. So that definitely could be something that somebody is so fixated on and stuck in that anything that challenges that or anything that challenges them to think outside of that box or to look at things or people from a different perspective or for a higher perspective, they feel like it's just challenging their whole existence, their whole being. So they act out of karmic energy. 3rd house energy right there, ruled by Gemini. So Gemini could be prominent in someone's chart as well, but you know, that's the slander, the misuse of communication on social media, things like that. Okay. Somebody's communication skills is just all off over here in the karmic energy. And like the only thing that they are skilled in is sexual communication, how to lure people in. But other than that, their life really rambles aimlessly because they're not paying attention to their own life or what they're supposed to be doing. They're too busy paying attention to the non-karmic energies over here and them taking control over their life. This energy wishes they could do that, and they're acting out because they're just not. It's like, I don't know. But this could definitely be like, you know, how someone was raised versus how someone feels like they should be now. You know what I mean? Like spirituality versus religion. Someone in somebody's family, maybe one sibling is super religious and the other sibling is very free-spirited or something like that. It challenges one or the other. But like I said, there's some shady shit that's going on over here. We're not going to overlook the fact that I was talking about some shady shit that was going on with somebody's money. And I've been picking up on that since I first started with these cards. Cancer. Something may happen during Cancer season, or someone may have Cancer in a prominent placement in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Jupiter, or something like that. Nurture, comfort, and protection. And Cancer is also the Queen of Cups, like the motherly type of energy. Highly intuitive, especially with this water being down right here. And then we have House 5, which is like self-expression, that's ruled by Leo, I believe. So passion, play, children, confidence, creativity. So somebody used their intuition, had some sort of spiritual awakening, went through some sort of spiritual growth, and became some sort of pioneering spirit to those that was around them. I feel like whatever this energy over here, this karmic energy, feels like the non-karmic energy is now getting too much attention. What's the mutual energy? Because people are now seeing this energy as, see, the overall energy is what we see here at the bottom of the deck. So we have Libra here and we have Cancer here, right? Both cardinal signs, both headstrong. That's what cardinal signs usually are. But with the karmic energy over here, this is like being out of balance, okay? Having temptress behavior. So creating partnerships based off of, sexual energy or tempting behavior or temptation energy, using glamour for like beauty, making things look good to attract things or to be magnetic, okay? And over here on the flip side, the overall energy is just nurturing, being comforting, having a protective energy and a protective spirit, and letting that be what draws in, someone's star family or things like that, or what makes people pay attention to whoever this is that is being a pioneering spirit in their social group, family, whatever this is. What's the mutual energy? Addiction, codependent obsession. Low vibrational Libra energy is definitely codependent. So you have to watch out for that. Like I always say, there's low vibrational and high vibrational in each sign. Because we've been seeing Cancer in a lower vibration in some of my other readings, but right here we're seeing them in the non-karmic energy, the Cancer energy. So you never know, okay? Third house is Gemini, but we could have Gemini over here as well. You never know. Y'all never know. Okay. All right. See, we have Libra over here and we have Libra over here in negative and positive light. So controlling, has a block or restraint. We have passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, are having fun. And that Sagittarius energy is very like impulsive, addictive type of behavior. It's like that obsession type of behavior where somebody just does something over and over and over and over again, like ritualistically type of thing. It's also kind of Capricorn energy. Sunglasses here. That's that social media shit. Somebody hiding behind fake ass accounts because they're addicted to somebody. They have great passion for this person. This person could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but they have great passion for this person. They see that others have great passion for this person. Like I said, this energy over here feels like this energy over here is getting too much attention. All of the attention is being taken off of this person. This person doesn't care whether or not they're getting bad or good attention. But people are just not paying attention to this person at all anymore, or starting not to. It's just a lot of people are pulling back their energy from that, and they don't like that shit. Look, palm tree, stability, security, prominence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So the karmic energy wanting the non-karmic energy to be flexible, but there's no room for flexibility. They've grown up, they've grown beyond, they've grown out, is above me now, all of that good shit. They don't have time for that codependent shit. There was an insane chemistry that's mutual because this is something that was supposed to happen. This could have been some sort of karmic, past life karmic energy that needed to just be cleared during this lifetime. Some sort of, energy that was connected, especially if it's connected through 8th house energy. That's that death and rebirth energy. If you have some sort of south node or something like that, or some sort of prominent placement in Scorpio or the 8th house, that's like, yeah, past life energy right there. Somebody was so obsessed with making somebody look like they were a slutatious sex worker. Like it's fucking ridiculous. The runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego, that's that Leo energy right here. And then we have lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. So somebody got that. That's like that tower moment right there, that lightning card. Somebody got the surprise fucking epiphany that this person, this non-karmic energy, is not playing this runner chaser codependent game anymore. Like we see here with this addiction. Yeah, it may have been an addiction at one point. That's probably why we see this Libra over here on both sides. And like I said, I felt like that was energy that may have even been riding the fence. But it's like, I feel like this energy is just over it, is done with it. It's ready to finally be a brave pioneering spirit and move on. Instigation is the first word that's on this card. So they had to instigate whatever codependent type of obsessive, possessive, controlling behaviors that they had, and stop with this runner chaser dynamic, running from, you know, deep intimacy and love and things like that. They had to nurture and comfort themselves. Look, and we have Mercury right here, rules the third house, but that's right here in the non-karmic energy. Think, learn, network, communicate. This could be a transitional or a shift type of energy. Someone realizing, you know, that they may have been surrounded by this energy right here before or in the past. So it was literally infiltrating their own energy, and they had to make the informed and conscious decision to take back control over their life and move forward and move on. Somebody has some sort of spiritual awakening or some sort of spiritual growth that set them forward and onto their path. And I feel like it was a lot of the things that were going on with this petty shit, social media, people just acting out of dark energy. When I see the 3 here and the 3 here with the stellium, it's like groups, like people not being able to function outside of groups or social groups, and people just wanting to fit in. And it's just, you know, somebody was over it. Pocket watching. What else on the karmic energy? Lied about how you get money. Didn't I say that? Like I said, they were saying that this energy over here was doing some low vibrational shit for money, whether it be selling drugs, selling pussy, selling dick, 2222 on the timer. That's that balance. Shit coming into balance. That adds up to 8 in tarot numerology. What's that? Sex magic, things like that. Lied about how you get money. Promiscuous right behind that. South node. I said somebody could have a south node over here in the 8th house, which could be somebody's past life or the past or some shit like that. Somebody could have tapped into somebody's past life and seen that, you know, maybe they had some shit like that going on in the past life. Like I said, this could be some karmic energy that's spilled over from the past life. But either way, somebody's pocket watching. And they're like, oh, I bet they felt like whoever this was over here couldn't get their money the right way or the way that they did it as fast as they did it or whatever it was. I wish I could tell you how I feel. Don't leave. Somebody left them behind. Somebody got left behind. Left a codependent energy behind. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. We have Virgo and an open investigation. So there may be a Virgo who is, and then we have I misjudged you here at the bottom. And traditional or customary. So this could be somebody who this card right here, I wrote with the image of the Hierophant in my head. So that's more or less like Taurus energy, traditional, customary, like marriage, or somebody basically trying to look like a goody two-shoes. Okay, somebody who misjudged somebody based off of the bad advice that they got. I'm seeing the Hierophant in reverse in my head. Somebody got bad advice, and they may have even this, you know, dark-sided, or somebody who works out of shadow side Virgo. That could even be because they say Lilith is the dark side of the moon. So that could even be somebody who has a moon in Virgo. Open investigation. That could be like the Hermit card, like a investigator, or somebody who's like watching somebody's social media here. 3rd house. Like I said, that could be siblings, whatever. Somebody could have somebody's neighbors, like driving past them, watching them. Somebody could have even gotten some sort of DSS or federal or police investigation opened up on this person. Like I heard that they said that this person was running some sort of prostitution ring. They thought that you did this to them or that you said something about them online. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander is somebody trying to get like payback or get back because of something that they thought they did. That's why I misjudged you is down here. They found out that this person was very traditional, very customary. Look, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. They started rumors about like somebody's partner sleeping around or somebody sleeping with somebody's partner, slept with your partner. I block people who help me. So somebody was being helped by a Virgo, or maybe this person has Virgo moon or in a dark placement or shadow placement in their chart. And they just went around starting lies and rumors over the internet. They lied about how this non-karmic energy got money. They lied about this person's relationships. They lied about this person's life. They lied about sleeping with this person's partner or who this person's partner slept with. They just lied about everything. And all in an attempt to pocket watch somebody because they were curious about how this person got what they got when they got it. Wow. Busted right here. False person. Like I said, somebody probably has some sort of fake account that they're watching online with. They get busted with this sunglasses card right here. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception. Yeah, exactly. What about the non-karmic energy, spirit? Hot off the press. Oh, okay. So somebody's like, this to me is like I don't know, like the hot news, like something that everybody is talking about, like hot off the press. Like it's the headline story, like this person having some sort of spiritual growth and moving on and moving forward and doing better in their life is like the story, the talk of the town. Look, take care. Somebody's taking care of themselves. Broken chain. They broke that chain. They broke that connection, that codependent, obsessive behavior, irreplaceable. This person, the non-karmic energy is definitely irreplaceable. And this karmic energy knows that. I block people who help me. Is right there. They knew that they were being blocked. They were just trying to help somebody. This person could have, like I said, been some sort of sibling or somebody who somebody sees as a sibling, cousin, neighbor, somebody that they speak to online, whatever it is. They knew that they were being blocked. So they just move forward. It's like, I can't carry everybody with me. If somebody doesn't want to be helped, then they don't want to fucking be helped. Period. That's that runner chaser shit. Don't leave from the karmic. Yeah, whatever. This person was like, nah, I'm breaking that chain. I'm no longer going to be the runner in this relationship. You're going to have to find somebody else to chase. Because if I ain't running, you ain't chasing shit. We have something straight out of a movie, spiritualist, crystals and sage. So somebody over here in the non-karmic energy, like I said, may have stepped into their divinity. They have some sort of spiritual growth or spiritual awakening, or they are in direct contact with some sort of spiritualist, somebody who deals with crystals and sage. Something straight out of a movie. So their growth was something straight out of a movie. It was like I said, it could have been something that happened really fast, or it could be something that was just very beautiful, and people just don't understand. I got mind control over mind control, codependent. So somebody has, and that's Lil Wayne right there, quote, and Libra energy. So like I said, on this side with the cardinal sign, somebody took control over themselves. They're not going to let whoever this energy over here, this karmic energy over here is, control them with third house energy, that Gemini energy, definite mind control vibes in a negative light, okay? Gang stalking. They know they're being gang stalked. They know they're being gang stalked or were being gang stalked by this, due to this codependent energy, merchant. On this side, on the karmic energy, I lied about how you get money, and we have promiscuous over here. Like I said, they said that somebody was doing some low vibrational sex work shit to get their money. But over here on the karmic side, this person is actually a merchant. Ground yourself. This person is very grounded. Could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I avoided the inevitable. So somebody avoided what was going to happen anyway. I feel like before stepping into their spirituality, divinity, whatever it was, somebody on the non-karmic energy may have held back. I feel a little bit of energy of guilt for not moving forward or moving on sooner, but it's okay. You know what I mean? That's the lesson in it all, was learning how to deal with, break apart, and get away from this codependent energy so you can in turn tell other people, I pretend to care. Yeah, this energy over here doesn't really give a fuck. Strong intuition. They pretend to care about your intuition. We have astral waters and bindings. Like I said, somebody tried to bind themselves to your astral waters on Sunday. Say it to my face and private investigator. Somebody was watching and they had the opportunity. They was right there. They had the opportunity to say something to somebody Sunday, it seems like. But they couldn't. They couldn't do it. I can't be you, so I pretend to hate you. Like I said, this person really has a passionate like addiction to somebody, but since they can't bind themselves to this person, and like I said before, somebody may have had some sort of investigation launched. Somebody may have spoken to somebody on Sunday. You may have thought that you were speaking to some sort of stranger or something like that. But whoever this was has a strong intuition. They knew whoever this was. Like this was supposed to be somebody that was supposed to come up and pretend to care about whatever this non-karmic energy had going on. But whatever it was, they weren't able to, like, I don't know, something just wasn't said that they needed to say. I don't know if somebody was wired or something like that. They needed somebody to say something or do something. It didn't happen. This karmic energy looking real dumb right now because they got a whole lot of people looking at them like, what the fuck do you have us here for? 3121 on the timer. Yeah. What's behind this? We just aren't meant to be. Yeah, Leo. Like I said, we just aren't meant to be. So somebody could have some sort of prominent Leo placement on the non-karmic or non-karmic side. Ready for war. I made a mistake. I got a reading done on you and I don't know what to say. Metaphysics. So somebody could have to be some sort of merchant of metaphysics, like we saw crystals and sage over here, or may have seen some sort of spiritualist. That's why we see I got a reading done on you, and they realized that they made a mistake. May have even been this investigation, this investigator energy that made a mistake. Realized that they made a mistake. Okay, we have solid foundation. Somebody actually does have a solid foundation. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Too many people have your attention. What the fuck did I say? Somebody was jealous at the attention that somebody was getting for healing and moving forward and moving on. I tried to harm your finances. I sent demons to try to stop you. I did something to your car, divine feminine. You're an agent of the light. I took it too far on you Thursday, but now this person is caught up. Because it has something to do with the divine masculine too. This person could be connected to or related to or friends with the divine masculine. We have Aquarius energy right here. And I trade it all. Somebody wants to trade it all with this divine masculine. You're not what they said. So you're not promiscuous or a sex worker or anything like that. They said it's written all over your face. Somebody knew that somebody was faking or lying or didn't give a fuck. Wow. Gonna cause a whole lot of bitches jumping ship. That's Taraji Henson, Virgo energy right there. So people are gonna be jumping from the karmic side and they're gonna be jumping ship to the non-karmic side. They now see what was going on in this situation. That somebody was just bitter, jealous, wanted attention, thirsty, codependent, need some meds. Somebody was just going on their destined path, fate and destiny, and this was for get back and revenge. Like I said, for some shit that never actually happened. This person is really fucking nuts. Okay, we have 3333 on the timer right now as I said that. Yeah, so if nobody told y'all today, I'm gonna tell you. I love you. Peace.